An Islamabad court accepted appeals by former Prime Minister Imran Khan and his wife Bushra Bibi against the 𝐒𝐬𝐻 case conviction, clearing the last legal obstacle keeping Imran in jail. This follows suspensions of his 𝐶𝐿𝐴 sentences and acquittal in the Cypher case. The court ordered their immediate release if not wanted in other cases. Convicted on February 3rd, they were accused by Bushra's ex-husband of marrying during her 𝐒𝐻 period. Anika's applications for a medical checkup of Bushra and a consultation on the 𝐒𝐻 period were dismissed. The PMLN government wishes to keep Imran jailed for stability, fearing unrest if he is released. PTI supporters celebrated the verdict, with spokesperson Rauf Hassan praising it. Imran's counsel agreed that the marriage during the 𝐒𝐻 was legally defected but not fraudulent. They were found guilty under Pakistan Penal Code Section 496, treating such marriages as irregular but not void. In economic news today, Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announced his commitment to avoid future IMF loans following a new $7 billion aid package. He emphasized the need for sacrifices, advanced tax collection technology, and a paradigm shift in economic management. The IMF deals aims for macroeconomic stability through structural reforms in finance, energy, and state-owned enterprises. It includes measures to increase tax revenues and national fiscal pact to rebalance spending. The government plans to improve the power sector, reduce subsidies, enhance state-owned enterprises, and advance anti-corruption reform. Pakistan and Azerbaijan have agreed to expand cooperation in energy, trade, connectivity, and defense, and people-to-people linkages. President Asif Ali Zardari and 𝐿ham Aliyev discussed these areas during a meeting, emphasizing the importance of Gwadar port and signing MOUs to boost bilateral trade. A high-level Azerbaijani delegation also met with Pakistan's Minister for Petroleum and Water Resources, Musaddiq Malik, to explore investment opportunities and cooperation in the oil and gas sector. Both sides agreed to appoint focal persons and present project proposals for approval. In terms of US election updates, Meta announced on Friday its lifting of restrictions on Donald Trump's Facebook and Instagram accounts, initially imposed after the US Capitol attack in 2021. Trump, as a presidential nominee, will no longer face heightened suspension penalties despite reinstating his accounts in 2023. Meta had maintained potential penalties for future breaches until now. Trump's post must adhere to community standards and hate speech and incitement to violence. He also communicates via his platform Truth Social alongside his active Facebook profile with 34 million followers. Furthermore, President Joe Biden reaffirmed his determination to continue his re-election campaign during a rally in Michigan, emphasizing his candidacy despite calls for him to withdraw. He highlighted his commitment to winning and dismissed concerns over his age and performance. Biden faces challenges with various voter groups, including Arab and Muslim Americans in Michigan, who have expressed dissatisfaction over issues like his handling of the Gaza conflict. Despite polling challenges among Black, young, and Hispanic voters, Biden warned against the prospect of a second Trump presidency, citing economic concerns, outlining his agenda for a potential second term, including legislative goals like codifying abortion rights and passing voting rights and gun control measures. In other news from the US, a judge dismissed the involuntary manslaughter case against actor Alec Baldwin. The decision followed the revelation that the state had withheld evidence on how live rounds got onto the film set when cinematographer Halyna Hutchins was fatally shot. The judge cited misconduct by police and prosecutors for not disclosing evidence, ending the case and clearing Baldwin of criminal responsibility. He still faces civil lawsuits from Hutchins and family crew members. At least 71 people have lost their lives and 289 others have been injured following an Israeli airstrike on the Al-Maswawi refugee camp located west of Khan Yunis, as reported by the Health Ministry in the Gaza Strip. Gaza's civil defense informed Al Jazeera that the targeted area had been designated by Israeli forces as a safe zone. Witnesses reported that rescue workers and health teams at the scene were also targeted by Israeli forces. Lebanese armed group Hezbollah says Musa Mohammed Suleiman has been killed in a treacherous Israeli air attack in the Al-Khardali area of the country. The 60-year-old from Kafr Qilla was a member of the Amal movement, a Lebanese Shia political party allied with Hezbollah. Lebanese media has also reported on this killing. The Israeli military has issued a statement about the Al-Mawasi attack, claiming it carried out a strike in the area where 2 senior Hamas commanders and others hid among civilians. The location of the strike was an open-air area surrounded by trees, several buildings and sheds, it said on X. The attack was on a so-called safe zone in the Al-Mawasi that killed 71 people and wounded hundreds more, according to the Health Ministry in Gaza. Earlier, Hamas said that Israelis claim that the attack targeted leaders of the group were false, calling it just a way to cover up a big scale of the horrific massacre. In a statement, Hamas said Israeli fighter jets, artillery, and drones targeted displaced people, describing the victims as innocent and defenseless civilians.